Myself and Chris will be back for the first episode of 2025 Football Then and Now. But in the news, of course, me and Chris obviously follow Everton, as you know, and Chris has wanted Sean Dyche gone for a while. You know, he stood by that, to be fair, and it was the straw that broke the camel's back for me last week when we lost to Bournemouth and we played in a manner and we were tactically set up just sitting behind the ball, which worked against City, Chelsea and Arsenal. You know, it did. It worked, and it was it was fine. But yeah, I've never known it where you sit behind the ball and then, you know, 76 minutes in, was it something like that? I think David Brooks puts it away, but it was only a matter of time. And like a lot of our fan base is saying, you know, teams know the way Everton are, the way they were set up, one goal could pretty much win you the game, you know, and you can't play that up. You can't play that up. Now, obviously, David Moyes has signed a deal this morning, which is over 2.5 years. I knew a 6-month deal was never going to be tabled. The media were reporting it. So-called journalists were reporting that he's going to do 6 months. It's a load of nonsense. But you know, it has split opinion. It has split opinion. You know, some of our fans, like, you don't go back to a previous manager, but I don't agree with that. In my personal opinion, I think it's the best choice. Were we ever going to be getting Potter? Were we ever going to be getting Potter? I don't think that was ever in the cards. I don't think it was in the stars, as they say. So I think, from my opinion, it's just my opinion, I think Moyes is the correct candidate in the current, you know, the current climate and stuff like that. It was like when they were saying about Mourinho. Mourinho has never been in a relegation battle, so that was never going to work anyway. Our new owners, the Freakins, they obviously own Roma as well. They sacked him. They sacked Mourinho. So, you know, I believe what I believe and I have my opinion about it and stuff like that. But, you know, Mourinho was never going to be coming. You know, he's still at Fenerbahce. I know there's a lot of crap going on there. There's been stuff reported in the press with him last week and stuff like that, but he's still there, so that was never going to happen. But I just think, you know, and the people moaning about Moyes, some of our fans, not the whole fan base, and they're allowed to think how they think. You know, it's freedom of speech and all that, isn't it? It's like, he had to take the United job. He had to take that. You know, Alex Ferguson wanted him to take that job, and I still stand by this as well. Ed Woodward, they didn't give him, he wasn't given the money.